We're ready to start the championship match. It's between Erie Community College and the University of Nebraska.
Janet Pisinski.
This team fought hard just to make it to this round.
Oh boy, what a grind it is to get to this championship match. This young lady's an academic All-American and quite a player.
Wow, what a way to start out in the championship match.
That pressure doesn't mean a thing when you're that young. You've got ice water in your veins. You just walked right up there and just swung it through and let it roll. Jan, what a great shot.
You think so, really? The young people don't feel pressure?
They just don't feel it. To me, they're bulletproof. I can't hardly remember, but you should still be able to remember that.
Let me think back. Here's our first good look at Jen Larson from the University of Nebraska. Real nice opening shot. Couldn't get the 10 to go.
See, she's playing a little deeper inside there, Jan, so the ball didn't quite turn the corner or flip hard enough to knock that 10 out, but she's elected to play in there because she knows she can hit the pocket better from that angle. When she gets out, her ball wanted to turn a little bit too early and hook through the nose, so she's elected to play deeper inside.
So everyone knows here, this is Baker's system. They're going to bowl. Nebraska will stay on lane 42 for the first game, and Erie will bowl on lane 41 the first game, and it'll be a 2-game total. They'll switch lanes for the second game.
Exactly, and then all 5 players, as we said at the opening of the show, equal 1-score game. Each one of them will bowl 2 frames.
Dina Fields. Boy, it's so tough to get up there and compete for a team.
Boy, the pressure builds. She got off the top of that one just a little bit, Jan, and that ball didn't quite make the roll that she was after, but you know, the condition this week's very demanding. You got to keep the ball on line, so she's probably purposely set her hand into a little bit of a weaker position. What you don't want to do this week is overloop the bowler ball. If you overloop it, over-arc it, you have all kinds of designs down there.
Now, you could run into a little trouble with chopping on this one.
Accuracy. Oh, see, and she knew it. She let it out a little too much.
See, that's guarding against chopping the 4-pin off. We actually don't even get up to the 4-pin.
Well, as you know, that's not a spare you shoot every day.
Here's Kim Claus from University of Nebraska. This team dominated through the entire competition. And again, like her teammate, Light. Our Carlos Diaz spoke with Kim earlier.
In basketball, they have the Rookie of the Year, and in bowling, they have the Player of the Future. And we have her right now. It's Kimberly Claus, and you were dubbed this earlier this year, the Player of the Future. Now, what is the official name of the award?
It's the Alberta E. Crow Star of Tomorrow.
Star of Tomorrow. Now, how do you get an award like that?
You apply just like any other scholarship. You know, you give a resume full of your academic and bowling accomplishments, and hope for the best.
And your bowling accomplishments have been many.
Yeah, I've had some 700 series, a couple of perfect games.
These 2 teams competing here today have 2 of the greatest coaches and coaches that run programs in the history of our sport. So it doesn't surprise me that they're so good, you know. There's this team lineup from Nebraska.
Brenda Edwards, the anchor bowler for University of Nebraska. Brenda had the high qualifying average of 213. Crossing over Brooklyn, she wasn't going to go light like the rest of her team.
She wasn't looking for 6 out on the ride. She was going to jam it right in the pocket and it grabbed and snapped a little Brooklyn on her, but she got lucky. She got 8 out of that. See if she can fill up the frame, make the spares. Comes from a great bowling family, the Edwards family.
Converts that spare in the 5th. We're midway through this match now, and Nebraska has a pretty commanding lead of 32 pins. Janet Pyzinski's up in the 6th frame for Erie Community College. It's her 2nd attempt during this match. She struck the first time up.
Threw a beautiful shot, didn't she? Let's see if she can do it again.
Coming high again. 6, 7, 10. We did see this picked up in the last match. Can we see it again?
See, she's very accurate, this young lady. That's why they have her on leadoff. She fills frames. Usually the coach will put the leadoff player on, especially when we play Baker bowling, the one that makes strikes and spares and throws the fewest amount of opens.
Because you don't want to get the team down in the very beginning.
Exactly.
That's something to build on.
Good, solid person up top that throws a lot of marks.
Well, she gets the 2 pins, gets the wood. But they're going to have to make a big comeback toward the end of this game and into the second game.
Well, you know, in this Baker play, with 40, 50 pins is nothing. When a team gets up and down, the momentum shifts great in Baker play. It's not as though you're playing for yourself, as you alluded to a little earlier. The pressure of playing for your team.
Team is tough. Jen Larson stepping up again now. She left a 10 pin the first time up. And the coaches for Nebraska's team would be Bill Straub and Paul Klempa. Another set of fine coaches.
Great shot there. She just fed that ball right down the lane, all roll, no hook, just high flush in the pocket. Watch this shot come off her hand. It's all roll with no hook. It'll just stay right on line now, and it will never take off left on her, but it's rolling very good. Watch it knock that 10 out on the corner. Look at that finish.
Dina Field is up in the 7th frame right now. Erie Community College is trailing by 46 pins. Fred, what can they do at this point?
Well, you know, this is the time when someone has to really look them all in the eye, and it's got to be one of them, not the coach at this point. The team has to come together and try to make a run for it. And it'll take something here that one of these players are going to have to react to fire this team up. They're jumping up there. Let's see what they do.
It'll be interesting to see how much the change of lanes will play in the outcome of this match also. Kim Claus up for her second time.
There's that shot, staying on line again. Staying on line without hooking the ball. It doesn't make that little flip on the backhand.
Nebraska's leading by 56 pins now through 7 frames. Nicole Doan. Okay, it looks like they're making their adjustments for coming light. Now they're actually coming up a little bit high. Fred, coaching is a big part of this collegiate program, isn't it?
Oh, the leadership, fundraisers. You know, a lot of these youth, they pay their own way to get here. Now, once they're here, everything's paid for. Their hotel room, the food, the banquets, the bowling, everything's. But they have to pay their own expenses. So a lot of the coaches, they have to do more than just coach the team. They have to run the program. It's a great, great responsibility.
Look at Kelly Simi again. Still high. Boy, they haven't figured this lane out at all.
Yeah, you know, they know the oil's out to the right, Jen, so what happens in your mind, you know you can't throw it right, so you tug it a little bit left. And when you get that mindset, that's when you need some kind of a major change. You need to get out of that area, move to another area of the lane, change a bowling ball. You need to make a major adjustment.
That is a big key, because I try and tell the juniors that at home all the time, you know, if you're in an area where you have to be perfect, then you're not in the right place.
Exactly. We have to make the major change. There's 4 changes we can make. We can change the angle back and forth. We can change the equipment. We can change the way we release the rotation, or we can change the speed. Those are the 4 adjustments.
Well, Jen Doherty is going to be up in the 9th frame. She can really set Nebraska up to take a commanding lead this first game.
This is like the first half of football game. One team's blowing them away, but you never know what's going to happen that second half.
Big shot there. Now, Fred, after this 10th frame here, will the coaches get together? Will they try and plan a new game plan?
They sure will. Watch this ball again. Here's this roll without hook. It's what we call the free roll. The open hand release allows it to roll, smash 10 in the pit. Look at this excitement here. Watch these girls come up. There it is. Yes. We're going for the national championship here. Let's go.
Well, Nebraska was the number one ranked team right now, BWAA rankings. Oh.
See, she moved in, and then she also headlofted the ball, threw it over the head so that it wouldn't hook early, so the ball sailed. That's that ball that had a little force roll, and it's not that open hand release.
And she tried to make a move, though. Didn't want to keep coming high, but...
God bless her, yes, she made the adjustment and didn't stand there and keep throwing the same shot.
And again, I want to reinforce how difficult it is when you only make 2 shots on one lane. That's it.
Oh,
I mean,
boy.
think about it at home when you're bowling league. After 2 shots, are you lined up?
You're done. That's it.
Yeah,
the game's over.
Oh.
Great shot there. Oh, what a nice shot by that young lady. She says, I'm not giving up yet, Coach.
Kelly
Keep me in here.
Right. Kelly, beautiful spare.
Look at this. Just perfect. This hits this thing domino fashion, throwing a Brooklyn on this condition to be the accurate. That is really saying something to this young lady.
Well, she has to save every pin right now because you never know what's going to happen in the next game.
You get lined up, the team gets lined up, throws a 4 or 5 bagger, the other team throws an open, all of a sudden it's you're back in the game.
An opening score of 145 for Erie Community College. Fred mentioned earlier that Brenda Edwards comes from a bowling family. Carlos is with her sister Jerry in the stands.
The anchor for Nebraska is Brenda Edwards, and the anchor in Brenda's life is her older sister, Jerry Edwards. And Jerry, you've got a ton of bowling experience. What advice do you give to your sister when she comes into a tournament like this?
Well, in this case, her biggest key is when you give a lot of support to your teammates, when you step up to that line, you've got to drop all of that and be ready to make your shot. So you've got to have a lot of focus and concentration. So we're always glad when she makes the shots.
Obviously, she had the focus and concentration on that strike. But how does this differ from, just a regular game that she would bowl or another tournament?
Well, in this case, when you're bowling Baker, you have to really have good teamwork, and you have to communicate well with your teammates as far as making moves on the lanes and just keeping the energy between everybody going. And so it's real important to make your spares and fill frames because that keeps the emotion going.
Brenda distracted there for a minute, backed off the approach.
Got that presence of mind to do that at a very young age. A lot of us would have just jumped up and thrown the ball and gotten 6. So she said, okay, let me reset myself, go through my program, take my breath here, set my body now. A nice start.
Well, as you said, a big bowling background. Jerry Edwards, Kathy Zelkino with Edwards there. Big bowlers have been on tour.
Her father, John Edwards, has brought those kids up. Her mother and father are just great people. They've all college graduates, 4 of them. Ray Edwards, an engineer for a ball company. And it's a great bowling tradition, great bowling family. This young lady has great parents. She's a beautiful young lady. She's got a great bowling game. Plus, she's an academic All-American. She wasn't blessed very much, was she?
Final score was 214 to 145 for the first game. It's a 69-pin lead for Nebraska. Can they hold on to it, or will Erie fight back? Stay with us and find out. Nicole Doan coming up high, going actually almost crossing over Brooklyn for Nicole. Do you think that the Nebraska team, Fred, at this point might play cautious and try and protect that 69-pin lead?
Probably that's an instinct in all of us, isn't it? We get a big lead, then we sort of let up and roll and place the ball and say, oh, I just got to keep it in play. But you've got to watch doing that. It can bite you. If you're watching, all of a sudden a couple open, the other team gets loose, the momentum shifts. Well, right there's the key, Jan. If they continue to fill frames, we call it make your spares, fill the frames, especially on a demanding condition. It's very difficult to throw 4 and 5 and 6 baggers on this condition. So if the team with the lead keeps making spares, they'll be hard to beat.
Stephanie Long with her first appearance on lane 42 in this match. Going for a double. Wow.
Yeah, hit that out of bounds there, 10 right. There's a big amount of oil out there. There's a big mountain of oil out there. And so when you hit it, say right here. Now, she didn't want to throw it quite that far right. Now, see there? Now it leaked out right to the right, hit the big mountain of oil, down the lane. It never turns over and rolls.
This could be a difficult spare.
That's why, you know, I wish the oil were blue, Jan. We could put the oil out there in blue, then we could see it. Our game, the invisible game.
Everybody'd understand how difficult it is sometimes out there.
Wow.
An unfortunate open for Stephanie Long. Erie Community College. Boy, they're really digging themselves a hole here with just 7 frames left. Being up in the 6th frame with that comfortable 60-pin lead. They don't want to get too cautious, Fred, but they just want to keep the ball in play.
Need to fill frames. You can't do it any better than that. That's 10 in the pit. What a great shot by that young lady right there. They know right now, with 2 more marks, if the other team strikes out off the board, they have won this national championship. How many people in the United States know what it's like to win a national championship for your university?
Not nearly enough.
That's for sure.
And here they come. Jana Pasinski. Great shot. Saying, man, that should have been a double. We should have had a chance.
That's right. They'll relive these moments for years to come when they get together and have their year of 97. The team of 97 get together. They'll relive every shot.
And here comes Nebraska making a great finish.
This is a great ladies team here, Jan. They've really got good players. They deserve to win the national championship. I think the team here is as good as I've seen at this level. With a bunch of young people making those adjustments, handling the pressure, they're really doing a nice job.
They were 2nd place here last year. By just 1 pin. Wash out. We've seen them pick these spares up before.
When you get that ball to where it don't hook, that's when you turn your thumb in. You turn it down or you turn it in instead of keeping your thumb out toward the right wall if you're a right-hander. When you turn that thumb in or turn the thumb down, then the hand's on top of the ball. When you go to the release, you get nothing on it. So that's what happened on that shot. You turned your thumb down instead of the thumb out. Well, that was going to hook, and see, now that's going to take off because she kept her thumb out on that one.
We'll wrap up the women's championship match at the Intercollegiate Bowling Championships in Kansas City.
Fred Borden. We're in the championship match of the Intercollegiate Bowling Championships Women's Finals here at AMF North Kansas City Pro Bowl in the 8th frame. And unfortunately for Erie, they're trailing by 95 pins.
Changed their name from the Nebraska Cornhuskers to the Buzzsaws. They are playing awfully well.
Nebraska's Jen Doherty up in the 9th frame with that 95 pin lead. Now down to 94 pins. It's over.
Really is. It's academic. Nebraska, the national champions, but what a year they have and what a team they have and a tradition with Bill Straub and that program. I can't say enough about the coaching that Bill has done and the fundamentals that he teaches his athletes. He's truly one of the great coaches, along with Gordon Vatican, Kern Helmer. We have great coaches across this land at the collegiate level.
And Tammy Schmidt is stepping up in the 10th frame. 9th frame actually for Erie. She's their 6th bowler, hasn't gotten bowled in the finals. It's nice that she gets a chance to go up there and make a shot or two.
National television, she sure earned it being a part of this team.
Tammy was the 1997 Female Rookie of the Year.
It's a great little player, and she's one of the younger players, so obviously they chose to go with the lineup that had a little more experience.
Well, when it's a team event, you have to play as a team.
Somebody's going to be on the bench because we always take 6 players. And Coach is smiling a little, saying, "What else is going to happen here today? My God, keep your chin up, Coach."
Look at Brenda. Look. You can just tell the pride on her face.
She's feeling it, isn't she?
Oh, pins falling everywhere. I'll tell you, when it's, like you said earlier, it's your day, it's your day.
Your day, yeah. You know, her sister, Jerry Edwards, one of the best female coaches in the world, one of the best coaches in the world. We have the opportunity to work with Jerry, but the whole family, I've never seen a family where they all are just so dedicated to becoming great at what they do.
Brenda covers a spare. And they're going to bring their 6th bowler out, Kim Ferris. And the crowd gives her a big hand. You know, it is harder to sit back there and cheer, I think, than it is when you have a hand in it, because you're going, come on, I want to help, I want to help.
Her nerves got to be going 1,500 miles an hour right now. Just throw me in here all of a sudden, Coach.
Oh, I hope she strikes.
That'd be nice. Good.
Oh.
There it is.
Well, they have done it. Congratulations to the University of Nebraska. They're our 1997 Women's Intercollegiate Bowling Champions.
This young man throwing his first shot all the way from Sweden. Came here as a graduate student.
Anders Kopa.
Very focused player.
He came here just to bowl.
Just to bowl.
What a way to start your team off.
Can't throw it much better than that. Just high flush in the pocket, 10 in the pit.
Well, if he came here just to bowl, he really has made it worth his while.
Sure has.
Saginaw Valley's using a different lineup than they did in the previous match. Carrie Bach is leading off. Crossing over, going Brooklyn, just leaves the 3-pin.
Interesting. That lane just hooks a little bit early. The ball snapped through the nose. He was lucky to get out of there with a 9-pin count.
It doesn't appear that the men use spare balls as much as the women do.
You know why they can throw so much harder? They'll just amp it up to 20 miles an hour and just throw it hard. Threw it so hard he just whistled right past it. That left lane is hooking in the middle, and it's slick on the edges, and that is the key to the national championship here today, Jan, is the team that conquers the left lane.
Well, West Texas is going to have to finish on that lane. They're bowling their first game on lane 42. This is our first look at Bob Spence. Opening shot a little bit high.
Not around. That's more hook than we've seen out of any of the players here today so far. As Bob just arced that ball out, grabbed that lane a little early, and snapped through the nose on the lane that is a little tighter. The right lane hangs a little more than lane 41. See if you can pick this up. Anything over a 110 spare this week, you had your heart in your throat because you have to be accurate this week.
Play for a little hook. Ooh, dangerous.
That was a Brooklyn spare. He made it on the left side. I don't think he's playing it on the left side. That ball snapped on the end.
Looks like Jason Lewis is going to be next up for Saginaw Valley State. Fred, I wonder why they would change the lineup when they won.
You know, probably, again, putting that person in the first position can fill a frame, throw no opens. They didn't feel as though they had what it take to win, so they need to change it around. That was a great shot, playing deep inside, putting the wrist in the shot, maximum power, playing the real deep angle. That's a new strategy. We haven't seen that yet today.
Jim Thomas is in the middle of the pack for West Texas. .310, difficult spare.
Yeah, he's right in the section of the lane. He's got to do one of two things. Either got to move his feet about 5 boards left with the same amount of hook, or he's got to take his wrist out of the shot, break the wrist back, and throw less hook and keep the ball on line. He's going to have to make 1 or 2 of those adjustments with that type of shot.
And these players warmed up on this pair, but all they received was 2 shots per player per lane. So they really received 4 balls total, 2 on each lane. That's not a lot of time to line up, but that's all they get during each match here also.
Exactly. It's hard to get dialed in. What a nice spare that is. You notice he took out a ball that didn't hook. He broke his wrist, threw it flat and straight, and made that spare perfectly. You can see here, this ball will not hook. This ball just hangs the line. There's no hook at all. Bounces off the 3-pin into the 10. Johnny has really changed from the match before. He's gone to his power game, the hook game, where he was trying to kill the shot earlier. Now he's...
Lonnie converts the spare. We're through 3 frames right now in the opening game of the men's championship match. Saginaw Valley trails by 9 pins. For West Texas, they're in the 4th frame leading by just 9 pins, working on a spare right now. Aaron's a player that likes to take his time.
Left-hander, he's a big, strong kid. Boy, I wouldn't want to wrestle with this man. I'll tell you that. He's a big, strong athlete.
And all that time is worth it when you make a shot like that.
Takes his time, goes through his routine, focuses. Different players are different. I can tell you that over the years, if he had to play in tournaments, though, he'll probably speed that up. Oh, what a beautiful ball roll. Look at this ball roll. He's right up the back of that ball. What a beautiful ball roll.
Robert Lietti.
There's the difference in style. You have a man that throws it straight up the track with him right up the back of the ball with no hook, and then you had the left-hander sawing on it, arcing it and hooking it right back to the pocket. So, you know, Jen, do what you do best.
This is Travis Brown from West Texas A&M. Our Stacy Pates talked with him earlier.
Travis, tell me how you're feeling right now going into this level of competition.
Oh, great. I mean, we worked all year for this. I mean, I've been bowling for 4 years. I'm a senior, and this is one of my dreams come true, just make the show for this year. And I'm just floating on a cloud and just can't wait to get out there and do what we came to do.
Big shot by Travis Brown. Double for West Texas.
You notice he's in pretty deep. He's into the 4th arrow now, arcing it, staying left of that oil carry down, 10 in the pit. Perfect shot. Watch the reaction. The team's on their feet. Yep, we're here playing. The national championship is on the line. It's fun to watch these young people come together and play at this level.
And Brian Wallachek is up. He's the only one of their team that remained in the position. He was their anchor bowler who has stayed in bowling the 5 and 10th frame. We're midway through the first game of the men's championship match. West Texas State has the lead by 9 pins. Anders Kopa getting ready to step up in the 6th frame of the first game, the championship match of the men's finals.
Both of these teams have come to play. We've got 4 in a row now in this demanding condition. That's saying something. You get your 1 shot out of the 5 frames. You've got to get up and throw a key shot. This is his 2nd shot, however. Let's see how he handles this.
He struck on the opening shot.
Threw it beautiful.
Send it into that out-of-bounds area.
Yeah, you know, he doesn't hook it quite as much as some of the other players. And sometimes when we watch other players, we get trying to emulate, or we see a line in our mind, our eye sees, and we arc it out thinking we're going to hook it that much. That's why we have to play our own game. He over-arced that shot for his style.
And that would go along with the thought of visualization. He should have stopped and visualized his own shot instead of keying in on the other shots. And I know when I'm bowling, I try sometimes not to watch the other players because I can't hook it like that, and I don't want to think I can.
Exactly.
Good effort. Almost got it over far enough. Well, Kerry Bach is going to be up in the 6th frame. He's on a double.
Let's see if that lineup change that Coach Dan Dorian made is going to work here. Different strategy now.
Well, the lead just changed. Saginaw Valley's now in the lead. And we just saw it.
Same thing happened again.
Wow.
But Danny's got that look on his face. What a job he does with this program. He and his wife, Mary, they drive these kids. They pick these kids up. Their mother's, father's, coach's friend. They've done a marvelous job up there. They won this title in 1991 when no one had heard of Saginaw Valley State. Well, I can tell you it's because of that man right there.
Dan Dorian.
Hard-working collegiate coach.
And right now he's saying, we just got the lead. Don't give it back. Looks good.
See what he did on that shot, Jan? Good straight. All accuracy. Here it is. Just perfect. Just a pure accuracy shot. Forget the hook. Hit the left side of the head pin. Make the spare. You have to make spares in this sport. You've got to make the difficult spares if you're going to be a champion.
By picking up the spare, they maintain a 5-pin lead for Saginaw Valley through 6 frames. Throw a sweet shot. Needs to set something up in the 9th frame. West Texas trails by 6 pins.
Watch this power in this roll. This big, strong young man can really put the big roll on it. Reminds me of a young Steve Cook. Lost it right off his hand. Bottom of the swing, looking for that big hook again. Got a little quick. He got to swing quick. The ball got there in front of him, so he just dropped it right off his hand, got nothing on it.
He's wearing 2 different shoes, Fred. Now, there's a lot of different slide soles. Do players change their shoes? I know I do.
Sure do, and they even change their power step, the step before the slide, their traction foot. So you have your slide foot and your traction foot. If the approaches are real slippery, sometimes you'd change your traction shoe. If the the approaches are sticky, then you change your slide shoe.
And I've even seen some players use a gym shoe if they couldn't get enough traction on their other foot, not their slide foot.
Exactly. They have shoe packages now that you buy. It has 5 shoes, 2 right shoes and 3 left shoes. It's a shame we see people that travel distances and pay entry fees and go to tournaments and they don't have the right shoes. They get there and they can't stand upright.
Well, they also sell them now where you can use inserts.
Yeah,
you can change the sole and the heel with inserts.
Shoes are a huge part of our sport, obviously. Nice shot that was, Jan. Just threw it down there. Heavy roll, not much hook. That's that straight-up track shot. That's probably been the dominant shot here all week, is that straight-up track shot with a good roll on it.
Now, that was Robert Lee Eddy.
That heart's got to be pounding now. Here it is, all week, all year, a whole career. When you start bowling as a junior bowler at 6 years old, thinking about winning a national championship. Here it is, 1 game for the national title.
This is actually West Texas A&M University. Used to be West Texas State. Changed their name a couple years back. Oh, Anders, nice opening shot. Unfortunately didn't fall, but he's been right there with every shot.
10. You know, all the Swedish players we noticed playing against them in the last 10 years, they have great direction games. They're not overhook loop players. They are really accuracy players.
Now, he is changing balls to shoot a spare.
Sure is. He's going to a little slider here. Breaking his wrist down, too, as you can see. The ball's going to go dead straight.
Two straight again.
Dead straight in the channel. He should have had a straighter picture if you're going to throw it that straight. He was looking for a little traction. He got no traction at all. What a break for Saginaw Valley to start the final match with a 1-pin spare miss. That's a huge break.
Right, because they were up by 7, so now basically they're up by 18. They lost 11 pins.
So not in the momentum, Jen. As we know, momentum's big time in sport. They just loosen that young man's swing up. Look at Dan. The players, they feel it. They know we got a break. Let's go capitalize. Look at this shot. Look at that release. Watch this ball roll. This thing is rolling big time. Look at that 6 take that 10 out. Look at him. Whoa, yes. Say there.
Hey, Bob Spence he just really has to get back on track. In West Texas, he has to throw a good shot here and get them back into the match.
They need to answer the challenge, answer the bell here. Set one up, get a double,
tripped for 9.
Yes, he did his job, and he did it well. Then they put it right in the pocket, tripped that 4-9 out. Now his team says, okay, we're back. Let's go, guys. As you know, Jan, on this condition, anything can happen. This is a treacherous condition out here.
Little error either way, and it's big trouble. So
Some open frame real quick.
Jason Lewis really wants to keep that momentum on their side right now.
Look at that, head down, going through his pre-shot routine, focusing what he feels he needs to do to throw the strike. Mother jumping up back there, the blonde-haired lady. Just jump up, yes.
Mother Judy. That was a big shot.
Trip that 4 out. Well, that's you can trip that 4 in this game. You can make a lot of money in this game. You can trip that 4.
And that was a nice shot. I really thought it
was a
would
beautiful
5-pin would cut
shot.
across.
Again, I say this again, but it's round objects hitting round objects. That's when you get in through the nose, out through the mouth. Take a deep breath, exhale. Now make this spare. Do not allow that to bother you in bowling. You cannot allow bad breaks to bother you, or you'll get beat every day.
It's easy to say.
Oh,
Sometimes hard to do.
Got to train yourself, don't we?
Wow. Next up is Lonnie Jones from Saginaw Valley State. Stacy's in the stands with his mother.
This is little Chris. He's Lonnie Jones' nephew, cutest little boy I've seen all day. And I'm also with Lonnie Jones' mother, Gladys. Now, Gladys, how's Lonnie been bowling today?
He's been bowling tremendously. He ran into a few challenges this morning. Oh, all right, come on! But they've bounced back, and we're all very, very proud of them because they've stuck together as a team, and they're working really hard out there. They're looking good.
And how is the team doing all together? Are they really clicking?
They really have a good chemistry going. They have a lot of camaraderie going, and they support each other.
We're through 3 frames right now in the second game of the championship match, and Saginaw Valley has a 26-pin lead over West Texas A&M University. 2 of the Intercollegiate Bowling Championships here in Kansas City. Saginaw Valley State has a 35-pin lead after 5 frames. West Texas A&M is up.
Well, it's time for West Texas right now, Jen. They've got to start putting a couple strikes on the board, apply a little pressure back on Saginaw. And as you know, this man here has hit the pocket with every shot, I believe, and if he can set one up, they get the double, the other team gets an open, all of a sudden there's 20-some pins, the match is on.
Anders Kopa, can he turn his team around right now? He knew it when he let it go. Wasn't happy with that shot.
Yeah, he's got one thing in his game there, Jan, where his head goes down, his body goes forward, and then he pulled back up a little on that one and that threw it to the right. But I like this man's trajectory and his focus. He's got great focus. We just need to get the spine a little more in position. That's what caused one bad shot, though, out of the shots that he's thrown. He's got a nice game. Watch the head go forward now as he starts out. The ball swings down, the head goes down. See it? See that little move? See the head snap? That'll cost you a long haul over the years from being a great player.
Well, he covers that spare, and that could have been dangerous.
Watch the head. See it go down. Now watch it snap at release point. See it turning left and snapping back up, trying to get back in position to make a good delivery toward the target.
Now, the way his head's turning there, wouldn't it be difficult to keep his eyes on his target?
Yeah, yeah. And he's got to watch. He'll have neck problems in his life if you don't work on that. So I'm sure he'll clean that up. He's a young man.
Big strike for Saginaw Valley. Through 6 frames, Saginaw Valley has a 39-pin lead over West Texas A&M University.
Look at this. How much better can you throw it? Coming down the stretch for the national championship. Look at the emotions here. Watch the team. Look at this.
Bob Spence is up in the 7th frame for West Texas A&M University in the 2nd match of the championship finals. 2nd game of that match. Right now, his team is trailing by 39 pins. Jason Lewis in the 7th frame. Saginaw Valley's leading by 39 pins. They could increase to 49, and he did.
Look at Dan there. Dan, take your time. Look at that. Excitement, excitement, excitement. He knows what it's like to win this title. They won it in 91. What a key shot here. Way left. He moved deeper. He got inside the 5th arrow and just threw it flush 10 in the pit. What a great shot that young man made under the heat for the national championship.
Fred, I get just goosebumps sitting here watching this.
Oh, I'm telling you.
So incredible. Jim Thomas trying to hang in there.
Champions of the United States at the collegiate level, and some of us at Bowling League, Dan, we know it's hard to get it off your hand when you have a 2-bagger in a league play on Tuesday night.
Imagine being out here in front of everybody on national television with your team, you know, depending on you. That's so hard.
And the whole university, what a great thing to win as a young person. What a great title.
Had a little problem with his footing. That really almost put the nail in the coffin there.
You can see the air's out of their balloon right now, and they shouldn't feel bad. To be 2nd in the nation is something that they should be very proud of. Unfortunately, only one team can win, and anything can happen in a one-game match. But look at this. Look at him twisting it up. They're loose now. Oh! Little 7-10, huh? He'll get 1 pin. I don't think that's going to affect the outcome of the match. But look here, out around the pocket, blow up 7-10, round objects hitting round objects, pins going everywhere, and there they are, the goalposts. Maybe the goalposts for their national championship. They can make a little joke of that.
Hey, there you go. Uh-oh, didn't get any.
Down the middle.
That cost him 2 more pins. But I believe they still have a 47-pin lead. And That's almost can't be
Yeah.
made up, but with a couple opens and 4 strikes.
They can still shoot, what, 176?
176
yeah,
for
and
West
2 opens
Texas
is,
A&M.
yeah, it's within a mark. But that well, that does it right there. That, leaving this split, that closes out the match. Saginaw Valley, the national champions here again in 1997. I can tell you, Mary and Dan and that whole group up there. Yeah, look at them. They're already starting to rejoice a little. It's been a lot of pressure.
A lot of congratulations going on.
Yeah. There's Dan. Look at him clapping for the other team.
Yeah.
You know, that's one thing, Jan, I love to see is the wholesome respect and sportsmanship in our sport. You know, when I see the basketball players taunting each other and putting their finger in each other's face, I don't know if I approve of that in my own feeling. Maybe that's my age, but I love to see the real friendship and sportsmanship that we see in our sport toward winning and losing. As soon as this is over, you know, you'll see that the one team will talk to the other team, shake hands. It's great for our young people to learn that.
We have to feel bad for West Texas A&M after they led. It's always tough for the championship, the leading team, to come in and lose the championship.
See one, and then we see it come right back to 7-10. That's what happened all week, though. If you over-circled the ball, you got in trouble. That's why we say the track free roll up the track was a shot of the week.
Now Saginaw Valley State knows they are the champions. Travis Brown's throwing his final ball. And Al Campbell, bowling for the first time all day, ended strong with 2 straight strikes. There they are. Saginaw Valley State is your champion. As they celebrate, take a look at the final score. The final score of the men's championship is 409 to 330. Stacy is with the winners.
I'm with Saginaw Valley State University. These guys placed second in last year's tournament, and this time, these guys won it all. Yeah. How does this make you feel after coming back from a second place finish last year?
It feels great. We had tough lane conditions all week. We battled it out, made our spares when it counted, and feels great. Just drained right now, mentally and physically.
Would you say it's team unity that carried you guys this far?
Yes, I would. I would have to say that. We're a 6-man team. I didn't get the start. I got a chance to come in. I performed my best. We mixed up the lineup a lot, and it feels really good to win.
Great. Saginaw Valley State University, ladies and gentlemen, the winners.
There's your winners for the women's division of the Intercollegiate Bowling Championship. It's the members of the University of Nebraska, the Cornhuskers. There's the men's winning team of the Intercollegiate Bowling Championships, Saginaw Valley State University. They're both being presented with their beautiful trophies. For Fred Borden, Stacy Pates, and Carlos Diaz, I'm Jan Schmidt, saying so long from the Intercollegiate Bowling Championships. Don't forget to go on out and watch your favorite college bowl.